live. We are live, GG. I wish we could have music. All right. Whew. I just burped live on camera. So naughty of me. All right, let's pin this to my profile on Twitter. All right. We have substance. I tried to answer emails and messages today from it, and y'all just frustrated with me. Probably frustrated the fuck out of y'all. Gigi, no. Hi, hello. Oh, my contacts. Hello, Hilario Nunez. Hello, KK. Let's not put any more K's in that name. Oops, they squashed my burger. All right, and we got onion rings. Love the onion rings from Burger Fry. Burger Fry. I should call it Burger Fry, huh? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Good. But no napkins. Oh, fuck there. I need napkins. Mm. Frustrated with you men. Well, you can get my grub on. Well, thank you for being a fan. Danke. YouTube doesn't allow music. I would like a little music with my meal, but whatever. All right, I need to go grab a napkin real quick, so hold on. I don't have panties on, so I gotta be careful with my camera angles here. Like, no, hold on. Gigi, stay away from my food. Good girl. Good girl, Mija. Good girl. All right. Oh. You'll see I have company here for dinner. So I got a green burger, not a vegetarian burger. Should probably got the vegetarian burger, but I did not. Instead of a bun, they have lettuce. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. It's good. One thing about a green burger, I can feel guilty and I can feel a little less guilty for making it green. Probably still just as fattening though. See? Mm. Mm. They remind you of France? Hello, Brazil. Yes, Ahmed. You're hungry now? Well, I hope they have a burger fi near you. Let's keep it all PG here, people. It is delicious. It's a background. It's not a painting. It's a background I got from Amazon. You'll see. I have someone who's watching. Where's my friend Blade at? Sprite helps with heartburn. So how is everybody doing? I'm sure you all follow me on here, correct? Everybody subscribe to my channel. Oops, well, that's a slippery burger. Is that hola or ole? Mmm. Are we getting engaged? No. I don't think so. But I'm glad you're enjoying your sandwich. The burgers in Brazil are small. Interesting. Mm. Well, thank you everybody for joining me with my meal. Oh, your English is fine. I just like making fun. It's playful fun. Nothing bad. Well, this is an onion ring. Where's my phone at? I'm eating a burger and onion rings. What are y'all having for dinner? And then I need to film some videos for YouTube, among other things. Mmm. I love Adobe Premiere. What kind of videos do you plan on making? Are you doing YouTube videos? Well, it's good to see you typing. Welcome, everyone. Oh, gaming stuff. I don't watch video games and I don't play video games. But I know it's very popular and there's money to be made at it. Do you make money with it? I do plan on making some ASMR videos, but not for YouTube. You'll have to pay for them. Well, because Brick, yes, my frustration is over men. Okay, say I have 100 messages to answer, and they're all the same question. Do you want to have sex? Can we go out on a date? And answer no to everyone, right? Well, then nobody ever accepts the answer no. So like 85% of them will write back the same question over again, which increases my workload. So I don't appreciate that. It makes me very frustrated and overwhelmed. Mr. Vance, if I post them, you can look for them. I can't promote adult links on here, but you can follow me on Twitter. I am Sam3AG on Twitter. So Sam3AG on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter and the links will be there. Well, Ahmed, you're making a little bit. Well, that's a good start. So you're learning Premiere Pro and not using Adobe Rush. I don't know what that means, Strad. I have no idea what a mukbang video is. The ASMR is a growing fad or a growing niche. Well, I think the Adobe Rush is a lot easier. It meant for like YouTube videos and stuff like that, so you may want to look into it. I'm profound. I glow. That's just the grease from the burger. Oh, it is. Well, I learned something. See, you guys always teach me something. It's eating live on camera. Well, I guess I am making a mukbang video. I used to be so opposed to these, but y'all are keeping me company for dinner. I'm good in general. I actually got my hair and makeup done today. It's progress. Brazilian fans are very in yesterday. Well, I have 20 years of porn. I'm making you hungry. It is good. Well, Pablo, that's a great game plan. And I think After Effects, it is difficult. I'm still learning After Effects. There's so much I need to learn with it. I find it absolutely amazing that you really take it to the next level. So I don't blame you for wanting to learn it. Well, thank you, Mike. That is my early work. Pablo, I have certain words restricted on here. I was hungry. Completely understand, Ahmed. Completely understand. When I first learned something, my learning curve is huge. It'll take me so many hours, 24, 36 hours to learn something. At the very least, 12. The first time I do it. And then the second time, it's cut in half. And then the third time, it's cut even more. And then I get it, and then I can do it. Just things that took me like 24 hours to figure out. Now it'll take me like a few clicks, and then it's done. I don't know who his is. My eyes are green, and I am German. But my green eyes come from my grandfather, who was British. But my dad had beautiful sea blue eyes, and he was Danish and German. So, but I look at it this way: Germany, England, and Denmark all raided and pillaged each other for centuries. So is it really, pretty much all the same bloodlines, right? I know but it's so worth learning it. And the things you can create, like your imagination is the limit. I think that's a great thing about Adobe Cloud and After Effects. You're a more detailed kind of person? Well, actually, with editing, I think that would be perfect. I'm an ideas person. And like, I'm great at ideas. I can come up with so many ideas. Implementing them and all the details is quite frustrating to me, but I could not find any editors that had my same vision. In fact, most editors in my industry are horrible. I mean, horrible. And so, like, I mean, just on general editing, like they basically, like I was like, okay, send me examples of your work. And they send me videos and they would send me like a link to a YouTube video that didn't even have transitions in it. Like it was like so horrible and they didn't do any color correcting or anything. And I'm like, why would I hire someone who's doing the very minimal, who doesn't even have the tech that I need? And you want me to send you my work and trust you? No, 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 no. It was just, I've been planning to do it for months and months, Jay. I never get around to it. Live streaming is a lot of energy. I mean, y'all talked about that light. Well, it's emoting, and it takes a lot of energy to emote. It's to just lay there, just like Gigi is here. Just watch me. Y'all do see that there's a dog right there. Yeah, they just think, okay, I'm going to offer these girls in the porn industry to edit their videos and they're going to send me all this free porn. I'm like, no, 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 no. Yeah, you know how tiring it is. So, yeah, it takes a lot of energy. I mean, some girls don't put that energy into it, and they're fine with it, and they're fine with the money they make at it or the result. Well, they're not ever really happy with the results. I'm very happy with the results I get from my videos and my live feed on like paid cam sites and on live streams here, and how well my videos do. But the energy it takes is tremendous. But I've got that answer right here in a burger, huh? I'm still fun. It's not easy for everyone to be fun, though. Well, thank you, Sunset Chaser. And Pablo, once again, used words he should not be using. I love being able to ban certain terms. Well, hello, everyone. I invited my friend, but he's not showing up. Please get up. No, I'm eating. Did you not read Sunset Chaser's post here? How I dictate everything on my own terms? He was correct. Apparently, he's joined my live feeds before on a campsite. Mwah. Pablo will get blocked. Well, not Pablo. Pablo. There's my gay husband. Hello, Blade. You love food? Well, I've met a few people who don't like food. They're anorexic, but yeah. It's one who's ruining the mood. Well, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Well, I've watched some other people, and they inspired me. I should make y'all all a part of my life more often instead of being a hermit. Hello, Jocelyn. Oh, Rick, that's such a sweet thing to say. You have to be careful what you say on here. Let's everybody play nice and play by the rules. This is a PG site. Let's behave like it. We do have so many editing options to us that makes it completely awesome. Awesome. I know she is. I have a captive audience right here, don't I? You're Whitezilla. I know about 5 guys who use that name. I remember once I was on a set and this guy called himself that. Are you him? I don't think his first name would have been Juan, though. She is adorable. I like editing topics too, Ahmed. You're making this interesting. Binary. See, you can only Instagram from your phone. I can't eat and hold my phone at the same time. You do, Jay? Oh, wonderful. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I have a Whitezilla story for you. So, I was a makeup artist on a set one day. And there's this male talent on there called himself Whitezilla. And so, Paulo, no. Oh, this will be my latest right now. And anyway, he turns and he goes, "Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so curvy. You should go work for the score group. Have you ever shot? You should shoot for them. They would love to hire you." And everybody on the set just like stopped because it's Miami. We pretty much all know each other. We all just stopped and looked at him. We were like, I'm like, yeah, I have like 15 covers for them. I think they know who I am by now. No. She's like, you're done. Let me eat it. So that's my Whitezilla story. So I know several guys who call themselves Whitezilla. I know Blackzilla too. Is there any other Zillas I need to know? Jay. Oh, thank you, Blade. Y'all seem to like my necklace. I threw it on. I think I got it at Walmart for like $10. She's interested, that's for sure. Well, that's a good eyesight check, huh? I gave her human food a long time ago, and she got allergies from it. She had allergies, so no, I won't give her any of this. I'll give her a doggy treat, though. Is it hard for you to do live chat? Considering I've been doing it for, I don't know, 17 years now? Not for me. I can do live chat and keep it all completely PG. But Chaser, that's a lot of work. That's just a lot of work. All right. We're going to put someone in timeout. Well, thank you, Jocelyn. Doing live chat, I mean, it requires a lot of energy, but it's fairly easy for me. I could talk anyone's ears off. I've always been able to do that. Doesn't matter if I'm sitting at the Ritz in New York or in a biker bar in Texas. I still can manage to talk everyone's ears off. You know what? I've learned how to do it myself to get the product I want. And plus, I'm not, especially several years ago, there's a lot of terms I did not know. So I didn't know the nomenclature. So even explaining what I wanted was very hard to do. So, yeah. So even explaining what I wanted, like what's in my head and what I wanted was it was impossible. I just didn't know the nomenclature. Like even just learning Premiere Pro was like a year of watching me tutorials in the bathtub just to get the nomenclature and what the terms were and understanding them. Because I was coming from nothing. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Joe. I love you too, Blade. The belching or not knowing the words. Well, thank you, Jocelyn. I got it at Walmart several years ago. So, yeah. And it happened to be, I was watching on Lydia.com the tutorials, and I think that guy got in a lot of trouble because of me. I'd been watching these tutorials and trying to follow along, and I couldn't figure things out, and I couldn't get it. And finally, I was like, okay. Because I was trying to do it at the same time. I was like, let me just watch it all the way through first. You know, if all else fails, read the instructions. So I watched it all the way through. So, there's different ways to do things with a Mac, and there's different ways to do things with a PC. So this guy was giving us 5 different ways to do it with a Mac, and then 5 different ways to do it with a PC, and then all the shortcuts. So it was super confusing to begin with right there, to follow along and figure it out, which made the tutorial super long. And so at the end of the tutorial, he goes, oh, well, now that I've shown you all the wrong way to do everything, let me show you the right way to do this. I was livid. I was fucking, I'm sorry, I'm cussing here. I was so livid. I actually was throwing things, and I never throw things. I was livid. I was so mad. And I watched, it wasn't funny to me. I watched several of his all the way through, and he did that in almost all of them. Like, he was so smarmy, going, giving you all this information to make it seem like it was complicated when it's not. And then he was like, oh, here's all the wrong ways to do things. Well, no wonder I couldn't figure it out and get things to work. I wrote them a letter. Oh, my God. I probably wrote them several, knowing me. No, I got out of the tub before I started throwing things. Oh, my God. I was pissed. I wrote them a letter, and all his videos were taken down because that's just insulting. How can you teach that way? How to do things the wrong way? It teaches bad habits. It's like, okay, in a chef's hat, each fold represents 100 ways to cook an egg. Well, he's like, well, if you want to cook an egg, okay, get some tinfoil out, put it in, put the egg in the tinfoil, put it in your engine, drive around for an hour to cook an egg. It's like, let me give you all the wrong ways to do it when you can just simply cook it on the stove. That happened to you? This is several years ago. there wasn't all these YouTube tutorials on it. And Adobe hadn't really been using any kind of manuals or tutorials on his site, and they teamed up with Lydia. So he was on there for several years. And I was like, no. I can't give a shout out to a company I'm not familiar with. That's like an endorsement. Do I have a boyfriend? I have blade wire. Well, it's an ego. It's like making it impossible for other people to learn, so they always seem like an expert. And come on, we all went to college with those people, right? We use big fancy words and all these big fancy quotes. You took another sandwich? Brick. All right, that burger and onion rings was really, really good. I probably gained 10 more pounds I don't need. Joe, this is the wrong forum to put that stuff. This is a PG forum. You do not want to be muted. You're about to grab some ice cream. There is nothing left for you there. I was really good about not spilling my food down my cleavage. You see immediately she checks, right? Okay, there may be a few Krispies in there. Sorry. Oh. Wrong place and time for that. Oh. Pablo, you used a naughty word. Well, there's all the burping videos y'all need right there, huh? It was yummy. If y'all want to know who my boyfriend is, unofficially it's Blade Wire. Can I move to Sydney? Blade Wire is always trying to convince me to move to Australia. Is there anything to try yet? Well, like I said, me and Ahmed were talking. I need to learn After Effects. Thank you for apologizing, Joe. It's a PG show here. Oh, PGR with the cleavage, right? How many people are in here? I don't even know. It doesn't show me how many people are viewing. They redid the whole thing here. So I have no idea. $19? That's not bad. What do you think about that, Blade? Well, I have plenty of venues where you can find my X-rated stuff or sexually explicit. And there are people who report such stuff and get you removed. Now, why wouldn't I obey their rules on here? That wouldn't make any sense. So, Well, thank you, Antonio. Why wouldn't I obey their rules? Let's put it this way. YouTube is the second largest, what do you call it, search engine in the world. No, I will not give you my number. Yeah. So, being on here is major mainstream exposure. Why would I want to fuck that up? Yeah, second. You know what number one is? What's this number one search engine in the world? Yeah, and who owns Google? And who owns YouTube? Google. Oh, prick. I don't have a passport. Thank you, Carpenter. So, you have the two largest search engines in the world. Yes, Jay. So why would I risk getting kicked off this when I have plenty of venues for my sexually explicit stuff where I actually do make money? Come on. Now, there is that video of me cooking a pork loin, and that video has gotten me lots of people to my sexually explicit webcams endeavors and made me lots of money that way. So I get approved for things on YouTube that normally other people really have to fight for who aren't even doing sexually explicit stuff, that are just normal channels. I don't have to fight or ask. They're just automatically done for me, except for the monetization. But I will get that back by doing more PG stuff. Oh, thank you, Antonio. So, well, they can follow me on Twitter, and all my links are there. So, and it's nice to have a mainstream PG venue. It's a nice break. So, there are other sides to me. I know you won't see every side. Little double entendre there. Oh, Blade, delete that. Undo that. You can't put that on here. I know you're trying to be helpful, get me to Australia, but let them do some work. So, I do thank y'all for joining and watching me eat. I find it perplexing and fascinating that y'all want to watch people eat and drink. To tell you the truth, I find it very perplexing. But I know they are popular. I do live in Miami. Mukbang. That just, y'all know what that word reminds me of, right? I like to think I'm special. Oh, well, thank you. You bored with me or bored in watching YouTube? See, I think because YouTube is so huge, I think that we can go beyond being porn stars or cam stars and be more. And this is the venue to do it. Thank you, Strand. So, I'm timeless. Oh, thank you guys. I need some Botox. Who wants to give me a couple of grand? Just because you love me. No strings attached. Hello. Hasi. Have a contagious laugh. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, under boob itch. Well, everybody's a regular person to a certain extent. Oh, I do need Botox. Don't tell me that. It has been a while, Silver Knight. Well, most people are regular people. There's truly I mean, there's truly some very unique people out there, but even then, most of them are not in porn. They do make good storytellers, though. Thank you, Silver Knight. You know, I am so backed up on emails on there, it's not even funny. And what are you going to write to me that I haven't heard before? My beauty is natural. Oh, honey. Between the makeup and the hair dye and all that, this is not natural. I don't know who that is. I don't know what ETs are. Do you mean aliens? I do have a resident alien expert here. I'm not. Oh, thank you, Jay Stroud. I don't know who Cocalina is or Cecilio. I can't say that name. I don't keep up with other people. My life is full enough without being bothered or concerned or nosy about other people's lives. Except for what's going on in the White House. Then that's a completely, totally different story. I act normal with my fans? How are people not acting normal with their fans? Gigi, these people are cray-cray. They cray-cray, Gigi. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come on. She's like, Mama. You're so sweet. Well, I am genuine. Well, yeah, there are some girls who put on characters, but I do, you know, talk to some of them. Get out of there. Get out of there. What's wrong with you, kid? No. The ones who it's very hard to be a character actor. I have children's. No. I have a lot of men who want to be children. Have I retired? No. Well, I am a diva. Nobody knows. Brag. They put on characters on Twitter. Some people, and I mean, this comes from old school of theater to do a character. But to be in a character for many hours live is not always something easy to do. And I'm just not that good of an actress. So let's be honest. I can't act. I don't pretend to act. So, I could not imagine. It's a lot of work for someone to stay in character, and they're trying to do it to protect their privacy and from their family and friends from finding out. But all my friends know, all my family knows, so I couldn't even imagine. I mean, my very first video, my Big Naturals, my friends were calling me up and going, yeah, that was you. I didn't believe it was you until the end. You're like, don't get in my hair. And they're like, that's the girl I know. Oh, I do not keep list of places to visit or people in them to visit. You're a fucking lunatic. Men want me to spend time keeping an updated list of people and phone numbers and email addresses and places. Hell no, that seems like work to me. Well, I don't have a passport yet, and so that would be none of them. So, I mean, I've traveled across most of the United States. Not the northern part so much, which I would like to explore. But if I go on vacation, honestly, Y'all are the last thing on my motherfucking mind when I'm on vacation. I have vacation to get away from men, not to go see them in person. Y'all are fucked up. It's like if you it's like if you worked for Pizza Hut. You don't go on vacation and only eat at other pizza restaurants. Come on. Come on now. Well, my friends all have a sense of humor about it. So does my mom. So does my sister. My whole family has a sense of humor about it. Sometimes I'll get threatening text or messages how I'm going to be outed and all my neighbors and family will know, and we all have a good laugh about it. If it's a very serious threat, I'll call it my mom and sister. I'm like, well, someone's going to say that they're contacting you to tell you that I do porn. And honest to God, none of them actually have ever reached out to my mom, but it would be funny if they did. Because they would get a lecture. Like when I was 17 and I went to a party, and the next day some old biddy called my mom and told her that I was at a party. My mom's like, that's my daughter. I knew what she was. Mind your own fucking goddamn business. And how would you know unless your kid was there too? So you're a tattletale and you're a nosy busybody. Why would I want to marry you? Marriage is an institution. I am not ready for an institution and a straitjacket. Moms are the best. Yes, Blake, I do need to get it. Yeah, you're not gonna. I don't even drink. I remember in college, like people always in college, everybody wanted to visit different towns and get drunk in a different city. And I'm like, but we can get drunk at home. I didn't need to spend all this money to get drunk in another location. Of course, back then you did it because nobody knew you and you could get away with a lot more. But now there's cameras everywhere and that just shit ain't happening. Can you imagine? Well, isn't family supposed to love you no matter what? Are you saying your family doesn't love you no matter what, Silver King? Or you don't love your family members no matter what? Well, tonight it was a burger and onion rings. Easy. Hi. Will I ever date my fan? No. I did not get into porn to date. Now, I know y'all watch porn because you're horny and you need to jerk off and you don't have a current partner at that time or a date. But see, women don't get into porn to get sex. Generally, the women that get into porn because, you know, they're like, I'm having a lot of sex. How can I make money at this? You missed me. Well, I hope everybody is following me here. Women do not get into porn to find dates or men. Now, I know the old magazine articles and the old dirty old men behind the scenes used to write such stuff, but no, I've never had a lack for dates. Knowing that you have jerked off to my material before does not make me desire you. Well, a lot of my fans recognize me in public. I'm not as naughty as you want me to be. No, I have not. She is lovely, though. My fans, generally, it depends where I'm at. Sometimes they just walk by and under their breath they go, thank you. And I go, you're welcome. Which is perfectly fine. I've been at gas stations putting gas in my car and someone will drive by going, thank you. And I'll just go, you're welcome. There's this unwritten notice that we all know. The last time I got drunk in public, it had been several years, and I had been out and about with cell phones got cameras. That's how long it'd been. I was out and I was drinking, and it was a street lined with restaurants and bars and stuff, and we were dining out, and the next thing I know, I'm really guilty of this. Like when I want to have fun, I want everybody else around to have me fun. So the next thing I know, it goes from just being a restaurant with sidewalk seating to a street party, a full-on street party, because I've just got that way about me. And next thing I know, we're all dancing on tables, and there's live musicians, and we're twirling napkins, and belly dancing going on. And I looked up from my drunken haze, and everybody's got there's like people all around with their cameras filming it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm never getting drunk in public again. Oh, Summer Night. You can go to Sam38G on Twitter and find it. All the links to whatever you need. There you go. You love me virtually? So there's no special handshake. I'm afraid if there's a special handshake, y'all would just have your dicks out and like, here, shake this, honey. No. Is that a little too bawdy? No. Sometimes it's just a nod. Some guys stare at me with their wife or girlfriend right next to them, and they're giving me these eyes like, don't say anything. Like, I wouldn't even know they watched my porn if they weren't making those eyes like. And their wife's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? So, if you're with a woman and you're making those eyes like, don't tell her, don't tell her, don't tell her. I would have had no clue myself. You hadn't been doing that look. Well, good luck at work. I hope you make lots of money to spend on me. I mean, surely y'all have seen porn stars out in the wild before. Oh, thank you. Oh, what am I allergic to? Oh, thank you, Antonio. They now have curtains from IKEA that purify the air in your apartments. I went on IKEA to buy some. They're not available yet. Oh, you did? Well, my gracious, Jay. Those are superstars. Gigi, what are you doing? Quit. That's not polite. Well, it hasn't been too many on here, binary. Listen, little one. Stop it. I gotta take them for a walk soon. Yeah, stop it. They just got a bat, too. Yes, you did. So, you barely see her, can you? Oh, my cat wants in. Oh, well, that is great news. Well, I'm going to have to let y'all go. I need to walk dogs and actually need to film some things tonight for here and my other channels. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. Be sure to follow me on here. Joe, no, don't be rude. He's nice. You're more than welcome. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Binary, I can make no promises because I don't want to break my word. Thank you.